Good morning, Countryside. I'm Christy Smith, and this is UPC. The two Philadelphia men who were arrested at Starbucks have reached a settlement with the city. Rashawn Nelson and Dante Robinson will each receive a symbolic $1 and a promise from officials to set up a program for young entrepreneurs. The arrest of the young men who have not yet been ordered and were waiting for a friend kicked off a row over racial profiling. Starbucks announced days later that it would require employee anti-bias training. The settlement, which was confirmed by BBC News by a spokesman for Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney, includes to vow from a city to contribute $200,000 to the new program. As a part of the settlement, both men have been offered university scholarships by Starbucks and the opportunity to meet former U.S. Attorney Eric Holder, who has been hired as a part of the company's long-term diversity and equality efforts. The company plans to close more than 8,000 stores in the U.S. on May 29th for anti-bias training.
An amazing discovery made by an 11-year-old girl in Tennessee on her walk along a lake leading her to a 475-million-year-old find. A fossil dating back to the Paleozoic era discovered by 11-year-old Riley Taylor. And she was walking along the banks of Douglas Lake in Danridge to get confirmation. Her family reached out to Colin Sumrall, an associate professor at paleobiology at the University of Tennessee. Sumrall says Riley found a trilobite, an extinct marine arthropod that lived in water around East Tennessee millions of years ago. The lucky find is something Riley's parents couldn't believe at first. Riley hopes other children will get out and enjoy nature so they can see what they can find. There's no telling what the future holds for Riley. For now, she's just happy to continue exploring. In entertainment, has news on Disney. Chase?
Thanks, Jenna. Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom is reintroducing Disney After Hours on select nights. After Hours is a special ticketed event which grants you access to the Magic Kingdom theme park after closing time. That means you can experience your favorite rides and events without worrying too much about the massive crowds during the busiest time of the year. Tickets are available for $119 per person or $89 for annual pass holders or vacation club members. That's all I have in entertainment. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Chase. A San Antonio high school student has surprised her prom date with the ability to walk, something she's not been able to do for 10 months. The best part, her date's reaction. Twitter user Momo, who is later identified as Morgan by a friend, stands upright in a beautiful dress, waiting for her prom date to arrive. Before he could even take a step towards her, she surprised him by taking a few towards him. Taking a moment to process, her date was eventually beside himself with joy as he excitedly took a few steps back and exclaimed, "No," before running towards her and wrapping her up in a big hug. According to another video shared on social media, she was later crowned prom queen of Health Careers High School, part of Northside ISD in San Antonio.
Students at one Wisconsin middle school walked out of the class Wednesday to demand stronger gun control legislation in the wake of school shootings nationwide. The students at Shorewood Middle School started their protest with a rally on school grounds. They then marched past a local office for Senator Ron Johnson before meeting with Congresswoman Gwen Moore. Organizers say more protests will happen unless comprehensive gun reform is passed and signed into law. That's all we have for you today on UPC.
Thank you for watching and have a great day, Countryside.